Hello, AP Art, and welcome to the week of September 21st through the 24th. You guys should be busy working on your sustained investigation pieces number 1 and 2 this week. This is your stream in your Google Classroom. Let's go over to the classwork page, okay? Before we get into this week, I want to go back into last week's line of inquiry work, okay? You had that Google Meet and you completed this form here about your lines of inquiry, thinking about as they stand, how your work will grow and transform, how you will experiment and use those experiments to guide future work, and what other ways you can look at concepts differently, okay? The more mental work, hard thinking work you put into answering these questions, it's a no-brainer. The better your line of inquiry is going to be, and the more inspired you are going to be. If you blow this, it's like basic work. It's like background work. If you blow this off and are super vague and just, write a quick dash off a sentence that you don't care, I mean, it's not that you don't care, but that you don't really take the time to consider, really, it's like writing a research paper. Every single word in its proper place and every connotation those words have in your question, you're not going to do well. You're going to struggle. So you really need to be cognizant and use your I mean, you're the one that came up with a line of inquiry. So if you're not interested in it at this point, my suggestion is change it. Do something you're interested in. Maybe you focus on just one material, okay, and see how far you can push that material. You have one subject matter. Maybe you see how many different ways you can depict that subject matter. Whatever it's going to take to keep you interested. We're only a few weeks in, guys. We got a long way to go. So please, I'm going to ask that you, if you were vague at all in these answers to these questions, you have to go back and put the brain work in. You're taking a college level class here, okay? So a quick sentence is really not up to par. You got to put the work in. Okay, I'm done with my stern teacher voice. Okay, all right. Let's go back here. So as far as your line of inquiry, okay, something that you're going to continue. I took a picture of the current line of inquiry as it stands. There it is. It's up on the cabinet in the room here. As this changes, please feel free to erase. This is dry erase. Erase your line of inquiry. How is it changing? This is a living, breathing kind of document, all right? Manuela, since you're the AP person 100% online, just email me if you make changes to your line of inquiry. Okay, let us go back here. I'm going to back up just a bit. But what you want to do is, and you can see by the assignment here, you should be including your current line of inquiry with every single image upload to your web page. You want to keep track of this in one place, and the web page really is the best place to do it because it's right connected to your image. What we'll do, starting March, April, thereabouts, we'll start pooling all this writing you're doing on your web page into a single document so that when it comes time to submit your portfolio, all your writing is really done. You just have to move some pieces around, okay? And really see how things develop along the line. I want to show you this sample writing from last year, okay? This girl graduated. Notice what she does. She includes the medium. She includes the dimensions. She includes her line of inquiry. And then she writes in 1200, actually, when you create your final written piece, you're going to have to pare it down to 1200 characters or less. I really don't care about that in your web pages. If you want to be very verbose, go for it, okay? As long as you're explaining how you experimented, revised, and your process in your work. You are talking about what question guided you and how you investigated and experimented to reach answers to that question, okay? We're talking about materials, processes, and ideas, Okay, so this is a sample, and actually you can find all of last year, actually a lot of the AP portfolios. Every single AP student that came through Penn Trafford High School, they created a web page, and they're all in one place. So if you have your web pages here on this site, it is it's on your lesson plans here, and it's also on your eChalk page, the links to this. It's every single AP student that's ever walked through these doors and all of their work. Now you have to remember that the AP portfolio changed in 2019. So last year's class was the first one to have to do so much writing, but you'll be able to see at least their work. Okay, so there's that. Let's go back to your classroom. Okay, this week you're going to have 8 grades. Okay, the big grades are your grades for your sustained investigation pieces numbers 1 and 2. If you get those done this week by midnight, you are on track. Okay, we will critique those over the weekend. You'll be able to see what your classmates have been doing, give them your critiques. That format is to be determined, okay? I haven't figured out how we're going to do this yet with this hybrid and online situation, working on it, okay? But your main goal here is to get those sustained investigation pieces 1 and 2 done, uploaded with complete statements to your web page, okay? You'll be graded on completion, craftsmanship, and creativity. So for each one, so that's 6 of your grades already, okay? 10 points each. And what I've done here to help you with your writing, this was the presentation from 2 weeks ago, chock full of information, including what writing you need to include on your web page. Hopefully it comes up here. There you go. Sample, you have a guiding question, description of process inquiry. You can watch this video again anytime. It's on there, okay? But I included that from 2 weeks ago so that you could, shoot, sorry, I'm having a little trouble. Here we go. So you could see exactly what writing I am talking about here. There we go. So let's go back. Do I need this open? I don't believe I do. Okay, but that's that. You already watched it once, but it's kind of a refresher. All right. That's 6 of 8 grades. The other 2 grades this week, the 7th grade is going to be your next layer on your semester-long Canvas, whatever that may be. And it just so happens that one of our AP students, Kendall, is going to lead us in a lesson for what is at least your 3rd layer on your semester-long Canvas. Okay, you will upload that to the process page of your web page. So lots of photographs this week, lots of writing, finishing some things up, lots of uploads, okay? At least 3 uploads, right? Your SI 1 and 2 and your semester-long Canvas as it stands. Finally, okay, your art history lesson of the week is that art assists in meditation and spiritual transformation. It's a quick lesson about Buddhist art, okay, and how the symbols in Buddhist art developed over the course of a millennia, over 1,000 years, okay? It is not a religious lesson. I will never advocate for one religion over the other, but art history is closely tied at times with religion. So we will explore certain religions in the context of art history. Okay, that being said, I think that should do it. If you haven't signed up for that total registration yet, the clock is ticking, not very loudly right now, but it's getting louder and louder as the weeks go by. You have to decide if you're going to submit a portfolio. If you do, then there's a cost like $92, but you will be graded then on a 5.0 scale. If you don't submit a portfolio, if you don't register for the deadline, which is sometime in October, I don't remember right now, then you're graded on a 4.0 scale, okay? Any questions, see your email. It was an email I sent to you I forward to you from Miss Sutmeyer. Okay, that should do it. I look forward to seeing your SI 1s and 2s. I will give you each individual critiques once you've all had a chance to look and see what each other is doing. Okay, develop that sense of community. That's all I have for now. As always, let me know what I can do for you and have fun. Bye.